What's up, guys? Welcome back to Big Yogi's Garage. Today, my guest is first team All-TRAC, first team All-District, Track Player of the Year, D2 Player of the Year, first team All-Ohio State Champ, Chris Edmonds.
What's going on? What's up, everybody?
All right, Chris. Chris, this year you had an awesome year. You had 34 touchdowns, 311 rushes, 2,130 rushing yards. You rushed for 6.8 yards per carry. How did that feel, man? How did it feel to be one of the best running backs in Ohio, man?
It felt great, coming into the season, I had like a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to show the world, show my city, show the state at that I could do this and I could really play a good at my top level. Because last year I didn't start the first half of my season. A lot of people didn't think I could come out and really produce how a starter would. But they said, oh, he only played 8 games, but I put up better numbers than people that played a full season last year. But
in those 8 games, you put up better numbers than people in the whole season?
Yeah, last year I came in because our senior running back got injured. A lot of people just doubted me. I was in a tough moment in my life, and I just prayed to God, and I came back for revenge.
Damn, man, you did an awesome job. So last year, in the middle of the season, the running back got hurt, and that's when you first became the starter?
Yes, sir.
And that was your, that's like what, you already had played for them for a couple of years, or is that your first year?
I played for the freshman team. I got a little varsity tick my sophomore year, but not nothing too crazy.
Oh, okay. So but this year was your full year.
Yeah,
like, what did you do a lot of like working out in the off season to get ready for this year? Because you knew.
I went in go mode every day. I think I literally, because I live by Ottawa Park, so I literally ran that trail all summer. My friend Brian King, we worked out all summer. He go to St. Francis, but we worked out all summer. And, it was like a tireless grind. Like literally, it was just tireless. Grind. I got a T-shirt. I made T-shirts that say tireless grind.
Okay.
It literally was just that. Like I never wanted to stop because I feel like I didn't want to be another statistic of the city. Like, oh yeah, he could have been good if he did this, or he could have been that, or he could have been. I didn't want to be a woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I just took it to another level.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. So how did you grow up? Did you grow up in a bad neighborhood, or did you grow up here in Toledo? Are you from the east side? Where are you from? The west side?
I'm from the north.
From the north side? Okay.
I grew up in like one of the roughest areas. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up with the killers and everybody else, but like for me, like I just wanted to enjoy life. Like I like this year, like before my season started, I lost 4 friends in a matter of 4 months.
Damn.
And I was depressed, but I was kind of like substituting that with football. Like I took all my anger out on the football. So like a lot of commentators like, oh, he run angry. I got a lot of pain built up inside of me. You know what I'm saying? And and where I'm from, it was easy to go pick up a gun. It was easy to go sell drugs. It was easy to get in fights and rob somebody. I wanted to be different. I wanted to see the different side of life. I never been outside of the Midwest for real.
Yeah.
I just took a trip to Florida this year. I never been outside the Midwest.
Did you? You're about to go on all kinds of trips right now, man. Yeah. You're doing so good.
Actually, this Friday I'm getting flown out by this college to Kansas.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
down
awesome.
there for a couple of days.
That's awesome. You're going to be able to experience all different kinds of stuff. See, because the total grind, what you did, you put them, there's like a book called like the 1,000 Hours. You put those thousands of hours into something that's hard, playing football. You could have easily picked up the gun, been the shooter, been the guy with the hanging out in the porch, but you said, no, I'm going to decide to become somebody. And that's great. That's awesome, man. I wanted to ask you, I had some questions. How did you even start playing football? Like, what was your first remembrance of football? How did you?
I think I had just moved into like a little on Kenilworth. It's on the north. It's Kenilworth. It's like right by it's a horseshoe.
I know where it's at.
And, I used to love to draw. So I never really played sports. I was like a small, frail type of guy. Never really wanted to play sports. And then my dad's friend came around the bend. He had just started up a football team called the Mid-City Bulldogs. And he told my dad to tell me to come out. My dad was hesitant at first, and then one day he just took me there. And I fell in love with it right then and there. Like I was just around a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch. Just imagine like a big daycare. It was like it's just a big daycare. Like I never had that type of feeling. Like I just loved being around the guys.
Yeah.
And we joked, we cracked. It was just like a good time. And, I enjoyed that and I cherished the moments. And I just fell in love from there. Like when I first started out, I was a defensive player. I was never no running
Yeah.
back. I was a
That's my next question. How did you become a running back? Yeah.
I started off as a defensive player. I always played either linebacker or something like that. I didn't start really playing running back until, well, like, yeah, I didn't start playing running back till like my, it's called like B team, C 18.
Mhm.
It's like right before you go to high school.
Okay.
It's like one of them years, but like I didn't even play it then. Like, feel me? So I was still a defensive player. I was just trying out something new.
What position did you play as a defense?
I played linebacker. I
Oh.
was a very aggressive person.
Yeah.
Like once I got to like the football and they taught me everything I want to do, I just wanted to hit people. I just love to see. It was like boom. I just want to see the big hits. I want to see the fun.
That's why you're such a good running back too.
Yeah, I think that
Because you know the mindset of the linebacker that's supposed to tackle you.
yeah, I think that correlates to my game because I know you gonna want to smack me. So before you hit me, I'm gonna lean forward and try to smack you before you hit me.
Yeah.
So now I think that correlates to my game. But I always been so like I then my seventh grade year I went to a new team called the Mid City Ducks. I mean not the Mid City Ducks. They was All-Star League Ducks.
Mhm.
And, they didn't like me at running back. I was trying to play. I was trying to go to a new team, trying to play running back. Oh yeah, I play running back on my old team. No, and I didn't play.
Mhm.
So they didn't like me at running back. So they put me on linebacker. And
Yeah.
this guy named Willie C. He was the running back, phenomenal running back. I think like
Yeah.
one of the best running backs I ever seen. He was just natural with it. And and then like my eighth grade year, I said I'm going for running back. I'm playing it. I want to do it.
You wanted the ball.
Because the girls love the glamour, the touchdowns.
Yeah.
You got the touchdown. Not too many people really care about the tackles and all that.
Yeah.
Some people do, but when you got the touchdowns, everybody's saying your name. I wanted that. I wanted to experience that. So my
Mhm.
eighth grade year, I battled out for a spot at the Ducks, and my first year actually playing running back. Literally, my
And
first year.
you played the whole season running back.
Played the whole season running
Yeah.
back. That's what really started. And then my freshman year at Central, played running back on freshman. I really wanted to play JV, but it was a big time guy. My close friend, my boy, my brother Armand.
Mhm.
He was a well known player in the mid city.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best running backs I ever seen. Is a natural,
Yeah.
and he was playing varsity as a freshman. I wanted to do that same thing,
Yeah.
but they was like, nah, they ain't know me. Like they were just like, nah, we'll keep you out freshman.
You weren't developed to their knowledge. You
Yeah,
weren't you
they,
weren't that
yeah,
you know what I
they
mean?
ain't know what I had in store, but I
Yeah.
had a lot. I had a lot. I felt like I had a lot. But like when I look back on it, I appreciate like me. It just made me want it more.
Mhm.
Like the more times that people told me no, oh I don't think you're not big enough. I don't think you fast enough. I don't think you good enough. I don't know. It just made me want it more. Like
It lights a fire in your ass
yeah.
so you can get out there and do more. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it started like a rage in my body. Now
Yeah.
every time I got out there, it was just like, I got something. So
Yeah.
my junior year, I came, I came out. No, my sophomore year, they gave me like they threw me in the game like it was like 1 minute on the clock. It was against St. Francis. My first game. It was a playoff game too.
Mhm.
It was so crazy. They just threw me in there like they just threw me in the fire. I was scared. I was shaking.
Mhm.
I got in. I was messed up on a couple plays, and then my coach, Coach Dempsey, great coach. He
Yeah.
was like, follow behind your puller.
Yeah.
And they ran this play, and I remember I scored a 70-yard touchdown.
Damn.
Man.
You just followed the lineman that pulled across.
Because I was just so timid, I was scared. I was like,
Yeah.
oh Lord. And then he was like, he yelled at me like, follow your puller. And I
Yeah.
did that, scored a 70-yard touchdown. And then like after that, like they kind of like start recognizing who
Yeah.
I was. And then my junior year, I was behind the scene running back. And, I felt like I should have been starting at the time, but God worked in different mysterious ways.
Mhm.
So, feel me? I thought I should have been starting and everything, but then I ended up getting injured. I rolled my ankle. I got flat feet, so I rolled my ankle.
Mhm.
And then I was just sitting for like a couple of, like it's so crazy because right before he got injured, I didn't wish that on him. I actually, man, it was very close.
Mhm.
It was like I was telling my mom I'm about to transfer to St. Francis. Like I just can't sit here and waste my talents. I know what I
Yeah.
could do. I know what I could do. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to believe me. I know what I could do personally.
Yeah.
And at the time, my brother Brian was playing at St. Francis, and I was like, I'm going to St. Francis. I can't do this. I can't. I'm a player that want to play. I don't care about. I just want to play.
Yeah.
You could put me at freaking punt return. I want to play. I can't just sit here and watch this. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's not one of them sports where you go sit down and watch basketball. I really want to play.
You want to be out there.
Yeah, I want
At
to be
least
out
put me
there.
on a few plays or
Yeah,
something.
you could have just put me on kickoff. I would have just
Yeah.
enjoyed it. But I just love the game of football. I just can't sit down and watch it. Like I
Hmm.
don't. Like you got to carry me off that field for me to really get off of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm still kind of sad that the season
It's
over
over.
now. But I told my mom I was gonna celebrate. She's like, no, you start something, you gotta finish it. And I went back to practice and everything. Everybody was like, oh, he talking about you going to St. Francis, this, that, and the third. And then the opportunity came. The first game I think I rushed for like 200.
Damn.
I went crazy.
The first game?
Yeah, because I think my first game was against Clay. It was against Clay.
Oh
I
yeah.
rushed for like 200, but that was like an easy team.
Yeah, yeah,
It
because
wasn't.
they weren't that.
Yeah, so it wasn't no real challenge. But then the next week we played Whitmer.
Hmm.
This when everything started blowing up. You play Whitmer, they're a big rival. They talking crazy. I'm not talking because I don't know. I was my first time play. I'm sitting back. Everybody talking. They got their stuff. We get in the game. I get the. I made a couple mistakes. I think I fumbled. Twice or once.
Yeah.
But I made up for it. I think I rushed for like 125. And we won, and it just felt good. Like after that, like people just knew who I was. Like, I ran this dude over so bad, his helmet came off,
Damn.
and like, it went crazy on Facebook. Like it went crazy.
Yeah.
And, like people start recognizing that, and like it just. And then I played, and then we got into the playoffs like right after that, and I was just going crazy about playoffs. Our last playoff game, not my junior year, I ran for 289.
Damn.
I had 3 touchdowns.
Damn.
My last playoff game, and they was like, "Oh my God, who is this kid? He came in for Josh Watson and this, that, and the
Yeah.
third, and they didn't know who I was." And I told them I was, and like after that season, it was like a lot of people reaching out to me. A lot of people like, "Chris, how did you just stay there after that?" And like it just like it was like crazy. It was like a crazy moment for me in my life. But I wasn't done because it was still like you hear the good stuff about everything, but you still hear the bad.
Yeah.
Like I could hear people talking like, "Oh, I don't think he gonna be like that next year. Let's go see."
Yeah, yeah.
And then like, it was just crazy, bro.
Yeah, because the thing is, there's always gonna be. It doesn't matter what you do, bro. You can be. Look at me. I was fat. Everybody kept saying I was fat. Now I'm skinny. People are like, hey man, you should don't get too skinny. So it doesn't matter. You can. People are gonna criticize you if you're good, if you're bad. You can never make everyone happy, but you're doing the right thing. And then not only that, but you stepped in. You got to always be ready because in football, right now you're the starter, but there's a backup, and he has to be just as ready as you are for the day that if something happens to you. He has to step in and be the next man up. So you're exactly right. That guy got hurt, sad for him, but you stepped up and you just became the starter and just kept going with it. Because the thing is, your school, they're backups, they're starters at any school. You know what I mean? When you were the backup, you could have started at any school in the whole city, but you would not have the same opportunity that you're going to have there to move forward in life after football or after, your high school career. So I think you made a good decision by staying there, and then just so happens everything worked out. Yeah. All right. So let's see. I got another. Okay. So I wanted to ask you, did you play another position? You said you played linebacker. So, okay. All right. I got a little nephew, right? He's 9 or 10. His name's Aiden. He plays football. He wants to be a running back. What kind of advice do you want to give? What advice would you give like a little 9-year-old, 10-year-old that was in your remember when you was that age, like so they can like not fall into that struggle from like, okay, I'm from the east side. There's the same thing as from the north end. That struggle is in the streets. Like, give a little advice to a young kid that maybe get them so they can not take that bad route.
I think the biggest advice is you gotta want it for yourself. You can't want it for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of things like based on the things that was around me. I seen a lot of things that a lot of people don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted it for myself and my family. I got a lot of people that look up to me. People that I don't even know that look up to me.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing, you gotta want it for yourself and want it for your family. When people going this way, a lot of people going left. You gotta go right. You can't keep going left just because though. You gotta be okay with being a black sheep. You know, a lot of people think it's bad to be a black sheep. I think it's okay. I'm a black sheep myself, but I stand out in a certain way to certain people. Some people like, oh, that color ugly. Oh my God. But some people are like, I like that sheep right there. You know, and you gotta love being a black sheep. Like it's hard. It's hard, especially in this city.
Yeah, because you got to take the different route, not the same route everyone else is going, right?
And it's hard taking a different route because like people start to play with your character, like, oh, you a sophomore, you just a football player, but they don't know what's really going on. Like they just you got a bigger mindset. You thinking bigger than your city. Like, that's what you really got to do. You got to think bigger than your city. And I think for your nephew, 9-year-old, just enjoy it. Because when it comes to an end, it's really at an end, and life is not all peaches and grapes. And I sit back like this year. I wasn't happy like a lot this year, but I did things to make myself happy. Like I went to accomplish my goal that I've been having since I was a kid. I always wanted to be a state champion. I always wanted to play in the big games. People could chant my name.
That shit's awesome, man. Congratulations on that, man. That's
awesome. To be a
awesome.
part of that, and I accomplished all that within the last 2 years. And you know, I sacrificed a lot of things. I literally for the past 2 years, I literally don't come home till like 9. That's the great thing about Central. You go be there. After you practice, you going straight to homework help. You going straight there. You getting your work done. I get there at 8 in the morning. I leave out of there at 9 o'clock. By the time I come home, my siblings, my mom, everybody sleep. That's the thing I sacrificed for the last 4 years to get where I wanted to be. You know, and a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't just do that. Like you come home, everybody sleep. Now you just gotta go to sleep. Like your day is over with. Like you don't have no time to go hang out. You going straight to sleep when you get home. It's 9:30. What possibly can you do? And if you do something, you might end up in the wrong situation at the wrong time at the wrong place, and something terribly might happen. So that's what I sacrificed for the last 4 years. I literally I miss out on birthdays. I miss out on parties. I miss out on friends. I miss out on a lot of things. But you know, I made up for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted better. Like somebody could understand you. I miss your birthday because I was trying to better our life.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But you know, and like people gotta understand that. A lot of people not gonna understand that. But you can't make them understand that. They go see in due time. Like I was getting kind of sad. Like I wasn't seeing my siblings like how I used to see them. My brother started getting in trouble at school, and it was just crazy. I'm like, dang, I don't even know he was getting in fights. I'm gone every day. Like I'm just gone. Literally Saturday you got practice after the game. After Friday, so you got Saturday practice. Sunday really your only day off, and you just laying down. You really don't want to do nothing.
You're trying to recover.
Yeah, your body hurts, so you're really not trying to do nothing. And it's like it's a sacrifice. People can't take that sacrifice, and that's what makes Central so great. Because you got to sacrifice everything you got just to get something that you want.
Yeah.
And a lot of people can't sacrifice this for this.
Of course.
And that's the difference between Central and a lot of schools in the city. And a lot of people in the city. A lot of people not gonna sacrifice this to get this.
Yeah, you got to sacrifice all these little enjoyments right now to see the bigger picture.
Yeah. You can go out party, have fun all you want, but what is you celebrating?
None.
You still in the same city.
You ain't celebrating nothing.
You still turning on your TV, seeing people dying.
Absolutely.
You should want to be a change to that. Literally I can't enjoy my life seeing my friends dead. That's a lot of the things that you said. You were sad this year because a lot of your homeboys I was depressed the first couple of months of our season. I literally was depressed. I lost 4 friends the 4 months, and I couldn't even cope because I had to go to practice.
You just got to keep going. You can't even.
I was doing things to make my mind stay off of it because when my mind got on it, it's just depressing.
That's the best thing to do is stay busy, and so you don't have to think about that stuff.
But I think the best thing for anybody that's young and coming up, just stay focused.
Stay focused.
It's gonna be times that you want to say forget this. I wanted to say forget it my junior year. Trust me. But you can't. Like you got your goal and everything is bigger than somebody sacrificing. Your parents are sacrificing your granny, your cousin, or whoever take you to practice. It don't matter if it's a friend it don't matter if it's your neighbor. Your neighbor take you to practice every day. He sacrifices something to take you to practice. You might think we live next door to each other, but it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
You know, you got somebody that's sacrificing and hoping that you be the change. Hoping that you be the change. So I think you gotta be different.
All right. Next question I want to ask you. Sometimes kids are like, oh man, the coach, he's mean. The coaches, you've been around a lot of coaches. Like, give me what do you think about coaches? They sacrifice a lot of times for you guys, right? Did you meet a lot of good coaches and a lot of good men coaching you? Is there any specific coaches that stick out, or you don't want to have to say anybody? You know what I mean? I don't know their names. He's your coach now, right?
Yes,
He's the head coach there.
That's my guy. You know.
Yeah.
Coming in. I always just tell my mom I don't think he liked me. I just tell her that, but it wasn't that. He seen something. He seen something different in me. Like he knew what I could do, and he wanted me to live up to the standards.
Yeah.
You know, and like I never had no real problem with coaches. I think all coaches are supposed to be hard, but if you just keep your mouth closed and keep going, or you really can't. But like I always thought Coach Dempsey, but I was never the type of person that give up. Coaches will yell at you just to see how you react, because when you get in college, they talking crazy. You grown, they grown too. Now they talking to you crazy.
Yeah.
It's worse in college. So I never had no real problems with coaches. But I do want to shout out my Coach Greg. When I was at the Bulldogs, he's the first coach to let me ever like kind of play running back, and he introduced me to it.
Yeah.
And showed me the ropes, and he passed away.
Oh shit.
He passed away.
Rest in peace, Greg.
He passed away, and it's so crazy. I was trying to reach out to him like the past couple of years to tell him thank you, and I never got his contact. And then I seen his son on FaceTime one day with somebody else, and I asked him this, and he had just passed the day before that.
Damn.
It's so crazy.
That's crazy. Life is so mysterious, man.
It was
but go ahead.
It was just so crazy.
Yeah.
Like I always wanted to tell him I appreciate you. I thank you for like putting me in this, introduced me to something that different. You know, even the smallest things you never know how big it can be in somebody's life.
Well, I was gonna say is you're thanking him right now. You're thanking him right now for everything you did this last year, like all them touchdowns, all them yards, all that right there. He's not here, but I'm sure he's watching you, and I'm sure he's like, man, I'm the one that put him at running back that first time. You know, there's more to life than just this. You know what I mean? I mean, not life, but there's more to this than just what we're here. I'm not sure, but that's what everybody thinks, and that's, you know what I mean. Me too. So I'm sure he's watching and all that. So okay, my next question for you. All right, so we talked. All right, what's your biggest dreams? I think big, right? I'm a big dreamer. I want to have eventually I want to have podcast studios, and I want to create more podcasts, and I want to have more guests and stuff. What's your biggest dream?
First I'm gonna move my mama out of the country. This just deserve to live an out of country life on an island somewhere with the sun shine every day.
Yeah.
Somewhere like that. And then I want to come back. I want to give back. Like I do service opportunities all the time. Like I don't shy away from it. Like I want to give back. I want to elevate our community as a whole, because you know, it's important. I know a lot of people right now that they just don't have the motivation. They don't really see nobody in the community that's doing what we doing or what I'm doing. They don't see that, so I want to like show them that it's a way. Like it's bigger. Like life is bigger than Toledo. I want to show them so that like if I could come back and get how many ever kids and I can show them a rope and see them actually chase their dreams. I want to come back and help everybody chase their dreams.
Yeah, that's awesome.
'Cause, you know, it was somebody that came back and helped me chase my dreams. You know, and it was a blessing.
Who's that?
My uncle.
He made it to the league, or he made it like?
Nah, he played college ball.
Oh, okay.
My uncle Jimmy, he came back and he helped me with my dreams. You know,
Yeah.
Every time I ever called him, he's still alive. He my photographer. So.
Oh yeah.
So anytime I ever needed him or anything like
he's
that,
always been there for you.
Yeah, like he came like during high school type of years, but he always been around.
Yeah.
But like in the last couple of years, he been like critical. Like if I asked him if can I go on a visit, my first visit I rode with him. I never my first person to ever take me on a visit. Like he actually came and showed me a way and told me this is what you gotta do. Neff, I play college ball, this, that, and third.
Also, he's giving you the light and
giving me the game.
Yeah, like this we should do. This we should do. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, and he gave me that knowledge, and I just took it and ran with it, and I try to pass it on to everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but you want to make it to the league, right? To the NFL.
Yeah, my biggest dream is the NFL. You know. Yeah. Everybody keeps saying
because right now you want to go to college and do good. You're gonna keep working, but you know what I'm saying. You want to get to the NFL, right?
Yeah. You know, it's so crazy. I really think I'm gonna go to the league, bro. Cause I swear it be like God moments. You know how everybody got that God moments. I think my God moments like I'll walk out of somewhere, or I walk out of a couple weeks ago before our game. I was walking out our practice one night. Somebody mom, I didn't know who mom it was. She came up to me. She was like, "Is you Chris Evans?" I was like, "Yes." She was like, "You're unbelievable. You're going to be somebody big my every time I watch you, I just know you're gonna be somebody big. You're gonna go to the league. My cousin, he went to the league, and I'm telling you, you're gonna go to the
Yeah.
league. Like she was just telling me that. She was just like, I was like, this is a random person. She don't know what I do.
I know.
She don't like. She just
But
know me
you
from
got,
she just know me from the helmet. Like she
I
don't
know,
know
bro,
nothing
but when
else.
okay, look, I don't know you that good either. But like when I start following you on Facebook, I start seeing your highlights. And then when you speak, like on your interviews, you just have a certain thing, bro. You got a certain thing that tells you like that guy has it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you run hard. You don't run like there's running backs that just run. You know what I'm saying? You can see that you put your head down. You're like almost like a Jerome Bettis type, like Derrick Henry. You're not that big. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Henry's like 6'7". I don't know. He's huge, but you play like that. And the more you work out, the bigger you're gonna get, the stronger you're gonna get. You work on your legs and your body, and bro, you're gonna. As humble as you are, the way you speak, the way you present yourself, the running back you are, you put it in those hours, bro. I see it too. Whatever that lady was doing, that's why you're here, because you know what I mean? I'm trying to find my next guest, and I always see your stuff, right? And I'm like, I got to get a hold of him, man. I was trying to get you on the podcast last week, but we couldn't meet up. But you got it, bro. You just got to stay strong. I don't know anything about football, but I've watched football my whole life. I'm a big Steelers fan. I like Jerome.
That was Cowboys, so.
I like Jerome Bettis. He used to be he was a bruiser. He was like a big running back. Everybody kept saying he wasn't going to make it to the league. He played for Notre Dame. He was like too big. When they drafted him, everybody was mad. Like, man, why they draft this slow ass dude? The Steelers players were mad. Even the fans were mad. But he ended up being like their best running back. He would just break through the hole. And the first linebacker, he would always, you know what I mean, knock him to the ground. And then he always got good ass yards. You just got to stay positive. Don't listen to the haters. There's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people tell you that you can't make it, or you're not going to be able to do it, or this or that. But you can. You just got to prove them wrong. You got to work harder than the next person. If the running back wakes up at 4 a.m, the guy in front of you, you know what I mean? When you get to the college, there's going to be a starter. You're going to be like the backup at first. You just got to work harder than him. If he wakes up at 4, you got to start waking up at 3:30. If he does 2 a days, then you got to do 3 a days, because you just got to get better than him so you could take his position. Nothing against him. He's a great running back, but you got a goal. Your goal is to get in front of him so you can make it to the league, so you can do all your big dreams. And you got it, bro. I know you do. You already got the beginning of it. This is how it all starts. And then when you go to college, you just pick the right college. Make sure you pick I don't know about colleges too much, but make sure you pick the college that seems like it's the right fit for you. Not what your homeboys want, not what your family wants, not what, oh man, pick Ohio State because we're from Ohio, or pick Michigan because we're right here. Nah, pick the school that makes most sense to you to become the starter. And not only that, don't just pick a little school. Because if you have the opportunities to be the big schools, don't just pick a little school to be the starter. Pick the big school. Maybe you're going to be the backup, but you're going to get the opportunity to be a starter, so you can get recognition throughout the whole nation. So everybody can be talking about Chris Edmonds. So everybody can be like, oh, that's the new guy and stuff. That you just got to build it up, and you got to put in the effort, and you got to do social media, and you got to grind, and you got to do your all that stuff, because all that stuff helps. Maybe not funny, but you got to. I think social media is the way you're going to get your name out there for college, for this, because now people get paid in college too, right? Players get paid. So you just got to make your name big enough in social media also, so it's not just about football. It's about your following. Colleges are going to want you, because they're going to be like, wow, this guy, not only is he a good ass football player, but he's going to bring all these fans with him, and they're going to come, they're going to support, they're going to buy jerseys, they're going to, so build your social media up, build your YouTube, your Instagram, all that, build that up with your football. Like, have someone come film you, have someone film your practices, or I don't know what they can do, but have them film your workouts, have them film your progress, because by you documenting the stuff you're doing, you're not only making yourself bigger, but you're helping the younger generation also watching you and seeing, okay, I can see what I can do. Because then little kids from the North End are watching you, bro. People are watching you. I'm watching you. I'm a 42-year-old man. I see everything you do, every single thing you post on Instagram, on Facebook, everything. I'm watching you. There's dudes that are 40, 50 years old that are watching you. They're living their lives through you. They're like, damn, I used to be a running back for weight. Man, look at him, bro. They feel it. When they see you running, they feel it like, damn, man, I remember. So you gotta stay the grind, and you're gonna become everything you want to become. I want to help out the community. That's why I want to do this. I want to do these podcasts because I want people to grow, and I want to get some of your teammates. Number 12, Hall. I know his dad and stuff. I messaged them, so I don't know, they haven't got back to me, but I want to get them on the podcast too, or at least his son Hall. What's his first name? Do you know?
Darius Hall.
Darius Hall. Okay.
Yeah, we play on the Bulldogs together. Me and him first started out on the Bulldogs.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Leo used to come up there with pizza.
Yeah.
ALL-TRAC.
Yeah, Leo's a good ass dude, man. He's always in my neighborhood and stuff, rolling around. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, what is your social media? Do you have a Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is Chris Edmonds 27.
Okay.
And then my Twitter is it's Chris 35 Edmonds. And then my Facebook is Chris Edmonds. You know, I try to put my name on everything.
Yeah.
So we just type my name and then
it pop up.
And so
yeah.
I ain't trying to go no Slim God or Mr. 1%.
No, put your name. Use your name.
Put my name on it.
Use your name because your name is gonna grow.
Yeah, they taught me that. Taught me that. Like when I made my email, I put it as my name, so they know. So like it make look more professional.
More professional. Yep. You can't just put like shooter 23 or some bullshit. I know that's what people do stupid like that, and then you'll be at a business and be like, hey, what's your email? And be like, bro, I can't even say it right here.
Slanger 35.
Yeah. You can't do that. You got to be more professional. The way you're doing it right now, you should everything put your name. Make sure you lock up your name on everything. You lock up your name in all social media. Lock up your try to get your websites, everything locked up, because you're gonna get it, bro. You're gonna get bigger. Even if you just make it to college, from there you can always. It doesn't matter if you don't get NFL draft. You can become a running back coach. You can become this. You can become that. There's so many opportunities for you. I know you want to make it to the league, but don't ever get. There's the dude for the Steelers, number 92. I don't know, James Harrison.
James Harrison.
He got cut like 6 times, bro. He ended up becoming like the best linebacker in the Steelers history and broke all the records. But he got drafted to the Steelers. He got cut. He went to the Ravens. Got cut. All kinds of times he got cut, and then he finally made it. So don't ever get deterred if you don't. He didn't even get drafted. He did like a walk-on. So don't ever get deterred. So I know that would be really sad because all the work you put in. But at the end of the day, by you working hard, you'll get better, and you're gonna get it. I already see it, bro. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. All right, so we're done with the interview. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up for the city, for the kids? Anything that you need to?
We should be having a parade soon for the city.
Okay.
America's supposed to be coming out. The state championship. I mean, for me at least, this is for the city. It's not like for me.
Yeah.
I did this for everybody that look up to me. Everybody that think. It's not possible to make it out the city.
Yeah.
Toledo don't get a lot of looks, or Toledo this, or well, we make it. Now they gotta come see us.
Yeah.
You know, now you gotta come see us, because now we the ones that's putting on the show.
Yeah.
When you come on Friday night, you come to watch us. You're not coming to watch Wynn Woods or anybody.
Yeah.
You come to see us, and that's what I wanted to do. You know. And that's what I've been wanting to do. I just want to put on for my city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the champs is right here now.
Yeah, the champs is here, you know, and it's going to keep coming back. I hope my guys next year, they locked in, they ready to get back at it.
I mean, every year you guys have like the best chance, like to just make it for sure.
I think what really set us over top this year was, like, even the young guys. Like in most schools, the young guys they don't get really treated good. Like you young, you don't know what you're doing. You just. But this year it was like we all won. Everybody on the same level. Ain't nobody different. And it made people, like, it gave people confidence, like,
yeah, everything clicked.
Yeah, so like my little brother Tyler Morgan, he gonna be the next running back at Central. Him and Marquand Braswell.
Yeah,
he gonna be the next.
Is he the one that you posted and you say he's up next?
That's Marquand.
Oh yeah.
Next, this is senior year, but Tyler, he 28.
Oh,
He
okay.
28. in our playoff game, he got a kick return and took it to
the crib. That game was crazy. Was it the game before the championship?
Yeah,
Boy, that game was crazy. It was like back, forth, back, forth, back. You had like 3 touchdowns?
Yeah.
That shit was nuts.
Yeah, but
that was a scary game. I thought for a second I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah,
but then the championship, you guys kind of like blew them out at the beginning. Or it was like 21-0 or something.
Yeah, we came out there, but in that game, we had a lot of sophomores getting in this whole year, so that's building up their confidence. Oh yeah, and it's building up them as a player,
So for next year, they're gonna be able to just take off from that.
Just like how it was for me my junior year. Oh yeah, I didn't run for this much. I didn't did this. I didn't run for almost 300 in the game. I know I can run for 3 more hundred next year each game. It just build their confidence up, and and it get them guys, it give them a spotlight.
Yeah.
And then, and that's what really put us over the top. Like we was just it wasn't even a team. It was like a brotherhood,
Yeah.
And like when we move as a unit. Like when somebody mess up, we don't point fingers.
Mm-hmm.
When we all get hyped for each other, that's what really put us over the top. And I think everybody that come in, like every person that we try to bring in, they got that desire. Like you gotta want it.
Yeah.
There's not no organization where you just come and you just go, I'm gonna play football for 4 years, I'm gonna just try to apply for college, or I'm gonna just go get a job after this. No, you go come here play football, you go actually want to play. You actually want to win. And that's what it is.
Like a Tom Brady mentality.
Yeah.
Like just all out.
Yeah, we coming to win when we come in town. Even if we is 1 in 10, we come to win.
Yeah. There's no. Hey, how about that first game? You guys lost the first game this year. That was devastating, huh?
It wasn't like it was,
I know, but like it's just like I didn't expect it.
Like I mean, coming in that game.
But that's a good team, right? Really good team.
They won state champions. They won state champion.
Like the year before, right?
This year and last year.
Oh yeah. So, not this last year and the year before.
No, this year and last year they D1.
So they're even big. Okay.
Yeah, so they're a bigger school. They got way more players than us. So they won this year and they won last year. But that game was so crazy. We came out there. We was ready. Like we was ready. Like we didn't care. Whatever we had to do, we did to get the job done. And get it done. But then we had got a onside kick, and they played us. You can't review something and overturn it. And that's what they did to us.
Oh.
Like we lined up about to snap the ball, and they like, oh no, this they ball. What are you talking about? We about to snap the ball. What is it? So then they gave them the ball back, and they but
but that shit didn't. Yeah.
Like I said,
it's almost like a blessing.
Yeah, it just fueled the fire. Like so now.
Yeah.
Now we didn't play the defending state champs. Had them scared. We almost beat them, even though we didn't. Like it was a good feeling, but we didn't get complacent and happy about it. You know what I'm saying? Now we know what we're capable of. Now imagine if we play like that every time against all these D2 schools.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like
it's over. And that's why you guys never lost again.
Yeah, because
we never lost again the whole season.
Yeah, because we knew we knew what we was capable of, and that's what Coach Dempsey kept telling us. If we play to our best abilities, nobody can stop us besides us.
Yeah, because I was thinking maybe that loss, it was like, man, we don't want to feel that again. Yeah. That shit sucks. And then you guys just ran the table all the way to the state champion. Won the championship. That's just awesome.
It doesn't matter if we won by 3, if we won by 1, a win is a win.
A win is a win. It don't matter.
Yeah, so.
For sure. All right, man. So, I mean, we're all done. Thank you very much. Congratulations on everything. Thank you very much for coming to my podcast. I appreciate it. All right, guys. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.